Hello and welcome to the 13th episode of the Frozen Biscuit. I am your host, Zach James, along with my co-host, Noah Seuss. And today, we're taking it up to the true north. It's the Winnipeg Jets.
Best team in Canada, baby. The Jets are elite. I don't care what everybody says. The Jets are making the playoffs. Even though they did nothing this offseason, they have kept the local guys around. Losing Patty Laine didn't really affect them.
No, especially when you got Pierre-Luc Dubois and can pay him in return. That's kind of nice.
At the beginning of this offseason, I saw that Pierre-Luc Dubois was destined to be a Ranger. And those Ranger fans, like always, don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, but somebody who might be traded, maybe not right now, but at the deadline, Mark Scheifele. There's
the Islanders.
There's a lot of rumors about him going places. Honestly, anybody who can take on that $6.2 million contract will probably take him on with open arms.
I'd rather take Kyle Connor, to be honest with you. Kyle Connor is better. In my opinion, Kyle Connor is elite. I love Kyle Connor. He's on my fantasy hockey team every season. He carries my team. So I love Kyle Connor. I think I have an obsession with Kyle Connor. Don't ask why. It's just due.
So the Jets did do nothing this offseason. Like no major signings, no like changes. It's basically the team from last year that finished sixth in the division, but they could have definitely made the playoffs if they had won more games. I guess that's true for any team, but I don't know, especially for the Jets.
The Jets are going to have a comeback year this year.
I could see that happening.
But can you see Kyle Connor scoring 50 goals? Because I can.
No, I think it'll be more even.
3 goals.
Well, he had 93 points this season, so maybe you never know.
It's not enough. You need to have 100 to be good.
But yeah, people played upwards of 70 games. I mean, I think you would want to see a little more playing time for everybody, but you know, it is how it is. But you know, this team is young. They can compete. I think they need a major signing, and it doesn't help that they have the smallest city to like they're not a big market. So it doesn't help them with cap space at all. But you know, if they're able to pay the people that they want to, I think they can be pretty good.
Jesse, if you ever watch this video, you asked Jonathan Huberdeau recently if he wanted to go play in Winnipeg, and he responded with hell no. So I don't think anyone wants to play for this dump town of the city. They would rather go to Edmonton or Winnipeg. I'm sorry, Jesse, but I'm just speaking the truth.
Edmonton or Winnipeg or Edmonton and Calgary?
Oh, Edmonton and Calgary. I said Winnipeg. Everyone wants to, but as an Islander fan, we're kind of similar. No one wants to come to Long Island either, so.
Always the names and glamour. But, you know, people did score the puck a lot. That's good.
They did score the puck a lot.
That's how hockey works, people. I didn't know if you guys knew.
They put the biscuit
in the basket.
They put the biscuit in the oven, as they say on NHL, in the NHL 22.
Their only major signing, and it wasn't even a major signing, is they got Big Save Dave.
Big Save Dave, baby. Gotta love Big Save Dave.
But of course, you got to trust Connor Hellebuck with the contract of 6s.
Connor Hellebuck's elite. I don't know
he is really good.
That, if Ilya Sorokin doesn't win the Vezina, then it's Connor Hellebuck.
But, you know, I feel like you want to see like more like star power. Again, it's hard with the small cap space and the limited market.
And being in Winnipeg.
Hey, they're doing the best that they can.
They're doing better than the Islanders. That's hard. Free me, Lou. I keep saying this every episode, but free me. But do you know who they need? Who hasn't came up in a couple episodes? You know who I'm talking about. Jacob Churchman, baby. Bring him in. Where have the trade rumors gone? They need to bring him back.
I feel like we're the only ones pushing for somebody to go get Jacob Churchman.
They need to, though.
And they might.
Do you know who needs Jacob Churchman?
Everybody.
Everybody and their mother needs Jacob Churchman.
But how about we get to predictions?
You want me to go first? Or you want you to go first?
You can go first.
Yo, Winnipeg Jets are going to finish second in the Central Division with 103 points, beating out the Blues for second in the Central. And they will be the closest team to the Colorado Avalanche in that division.
What?
Yes, I said it first. Jesse, come on the podcast, and the Jets are going to make the playoffs with 103 points.
I see them as a playoff team, but not like that.
They're dominant.
Realistic. I think they're going to finish fourth with like 100 points.
No, that's false. 103 second.
No. But we'll go with it anyway. Like somewhere in the range of 95 to 100. I think that they'll get it. They'll get the first wild card.
No, they're
the
second in the
Oilers.
Central. They are the
Unless
Jets.
they maybe beat the Oilers because they're the Oilers. But, you know, I think it'd be acceptable, especially since they missed the playoffs last year.
No, the Jets are second team in the Central. They're going to take down the Blues. They're going to beat the Avalanche and go all the way and lose to the Islanders in the Cup.
I thought you were pulling for the Canucks in Islanders Cup. Come on.
The Canucks are going to play them in the conference finals. This is not biased at all.
I think I'm making the early bracket prediction and saying Seuss is going 0-16 in all matchups.
I can't wait for the playoffs. We just do our bracket predictions.
Those are going to be interesting.
The Canucks, the Jets, the Islanders, all the way. One of them, probably not all of those teams are making the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not. I think 2 of the 3 at most can make the playoffs of those 3.
Islanders, Canucks.
No Jets after you predicted them to go all the way.
All the way to lose in the Stanley Cup to the Islanders. If that's all the way to you, the Jets are an interesting team. They have the run, they have the gun, but they don't have the defense, in my opinion. And that's what stops them from beating the Canucks or the Avalanche in the Western Conference Finals, because the Canucks are unstoppable. Canucks, Avalanche, Western Conference Finals. Zach, what he does in that Western Conference Finals matchup?
That's a horrible Western Conference Final for TV, but
TV would love that.
Underdog stories. The Canucks aren't making anywhere close to the finals, but
are we doing a Canucks episode soon?
Maybe. Well, that will wrap it up there for a relatively short episode of the Frozen Biscuit. Like and sub, of course. We're getting there, boys. We're trying to get as many videos out as possible so we can finally do the other stuff. Tell us who you want on the show, because you guys seem to enjoy having Kate on. But maybe we can get some more AHL players, some KHL. If you're in Russia, that is the KHL.
We can get Brock Besser, and we can truly form a Canucks episode the right way.
Yeah, but let us know. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you guys next time.
Canucks to the conference finals.
No.